Factoring special products. Okay, if you have the difference of two squares, so a square minus a square, you can write them as a plus b times a minus b. Remember when we started with this and we ended up with this? So now it's backwards. We had one like that a few days ago as one of the examples. So, all right, so we have a perfect square minus a perfect square. Square root of b squared is b. Square root of 25 is 5. And we write it like that. You try and do this one on your own. Hit pause, hit play when you're done. If you're hitting play, it's because you think you got it right. Oops. All right, there you go. You can always check it to see if you're right. 16h squared plus 28h minus 28h minus 49. 16h squared minus 49. Always a good idea to check your work. Perfect square trinomial. So if you have a square and a square, and then this part is 2ab, 2 times whatever your a is times whatever your b is, then you can rewrite it like this factored. If you have a negative 2ab, the other one's a positive, you can write it a minus b squared. Okay, so this is a perfect square and this is a perfect square. The square root of n squared is n. The square root of 16 is 4. So 2 times 4 times n is 8n. So that means we can write it, because these are both pluses, n minus 4 squared. All right, you see if you can do this one. Hit pause, hit play when you're done. If you're hitting play, it's because you think you have it right. And I'm just checking it. This is the correct answer. Okay, real world problem. A bird picks up a golf ball and then drops it when flying. So there's my bird. There's my ball, I mean. Starts on the ground, ends up on the ground. Y equals 81 minus 16t squared represents the height of the ball after t seconds. So y is my height, t is my seconds. The ball hits the top of a 30-foot tall pine tree. After how many seconds does the ball hit the tree? Okay, so we're given a height. So 32 equals 81 minus 16t squared. We need to solve for t. Because we have to solve, we have to subtract, set it equal to 0. That's 32. Okay, now we have to factor. I have a perfect square. I have a perfect square. So I just have to memorize which way to factor it. So 7 minus 4t times 7 plus 4t. I'm going to check it real quick. 49 plus 28t minus 28t minus 16t squared. Okay, that checks. That is all equal to 0. So now I'm going to set each one equal to 0 and solve to see which one, if makes sense, and maybe both will. Because we know it's an arc. Okay, so let's see here. Minus 7, negative 4t equals negative 7, divided by negative 4. T equals 1 3/4. Minus, oh, I know this one won't make sense because that's going to be a negative. Okay, so the question is, after how many seconds does the ball hit the tree? The ball will hit the tree after 1 3/4 seconds. There's my answer. Okay, if the ball misses the tree, how many seconds will it take for it to hit the ground? Okay, so it's hitting the ground, so my height is 0. My y, oh, my height is 0, my y is 0, so there is no h. H is w. H, H-E-I-G-H-T, y equals 0. Okay, so the equation they gave me, 81 minus 16t squared, that's from my slide before, is equal to 0. This is a perfect square, this is a perfect square. So 9 minus 4t times 9 plus 4t. I need to solve for t, so I have to set it equal to 0. 9 minus 4t equals 0. 9 plus 4t equals 0. So I factored it first. Now I'm solving. Minus 9, 4t, negative 4t equals negative 9. Divide both sides by negative 4. T equals 2 and 1/4. Okay, that makes total sense. Minus 9. I see right now this one's not going to make sense because it's going to end up with a negative number. So it will take 2 1/4 seconds to hit the ground. Boop. And that's the end.